Welcome back. I want to talk about silos in security operations. And as you know, security operations, they face daunting internal hurdles in politics while trying to track attackers across their various systems. And the enterprise IT estate is very complex with many resource types and security tools that are often siloed that then just amplify that complexity. And so this is where we get into the dragon and knight story. So attackers, or the dragons, are relatively immune to this complexity, as they often follow the pathways built for productivity users who need to get access to many resources across enterprise to get their jobs done. Now, defenders, or the knights, they seek to rapidly follow these attackers across the estate, but are often constrained by siloed tools, often lacking unified and clear visibility across the estate. Now, SecOps teams, security operations, they often strive to make the tools act or work like one to reduce friction for analyst teams investigating and hunting for threats. But it's really difficult to integrate these silos. This is true even for organizations who put all their data into a single SIEM or a security incident and event management tool. Now, integrating them is difficult because tool sets were designed in silos without consideration for operating as a single system. So several key challenges might include things like being able to map challenges, and different tools pivot on different types of data and objects, network versus endpoint versus email versus device, and often use different formatting identifiers for each of those. Now, while these can be overcome, this is a complex skill intensive task that takes talented people away from actually hunting for attackers. Now, different tool sets often have different biases that make it difficult to integrate them in their data. For example, antivirus vendors are incented to report and alert on all anomalies as alerts, as they will be punished by AV testing industry for missing an alert in their ratings if they don't do that. And identity detection vendors often have the opposite bias and only designate high confidence anomalies as alerts to avoid the tool being rejected by security operations. Now, this is often having a deep network background but aren't familiar maybe with identity technology, so any false positive reinforces an existing narrative or bias that the network is always the best source of truth. Now, these collectively lead to difficulties for security operations teams that are often trying to make the tools act and work like one to reduce friction for analyst teams. And minutes really do matter. These inefficiencies and delays can become extremely costly to the organization, as in the case of human-operated ransomware. And these attackers can run their entire attack chain in a day or less, sometimes as fast as 15 minutes. So this means that minutes really do matter for analysts, driving a need for a tight integration within the SecOps tools and with preventative controls. So folks, there you have it. That is the story around why silos in security operations could be a bad thing. Now stay tuned. I've got more videos coming on this topic. So if you found value in this, please do me a favor, click the like button because it really does help me out, and click subscribe so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Now, this slide was created by my good friend Mark Simos at Microsoft. So hats off to Mark, great job. You can download this slide from our Microsoft Cybersecurity Reference Architecture deck, and I'll put a link down in the video description. Okay, folks, take care. We'll see you in the next video.